Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace, Terry Funk. But as the WWE say, the show must go on. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling here for your SmackDown review for the 25th of August 2023. Now, this wasn't your typical SmackDown, and this isn't going to be your typical SmackDown review. I'm not going to really dissect the show. I'm not going to bury the show or anything like that. I am going to talk about a few things that I didn't like, and I'm going to talk about a few things that, in general, kind of annoys me with tribute shows that we've seen over the past, decade or whatnot. Because I think they were done these so much better back in the day. It's like nothing really feels organic in WWE. Nothing feels real. It's like, yeah, the promo packages that they put on, the tribute feds that they show, they're great. They are. But everything else, it just seems so scripted, for a lack of a better word. You seen when Guerrero died, when Owen Hart died, they had interviews, you were getting raw passion, raw emotion, and yeah, maybe some of it was a bit upsetting, some of it was a little bit awkward. You had people just losing control of their thoughts and they'd be crying and maybe they couldn't formulate a sentence, but that was raw emotion. That was someone, really showing how much this person affected them, and I preferred that over what we get today. When you see people telling their stories about how the fun things that they did with them, or their best moments with them, and how they're going to miss them, I prefer that than what we get today. Basically just a bunch of highlights packages put together. Today it's just done way too professionally, in my opinion. Why can't we just have the bells? Why can't we have the promo package or whatever, and then we get the wrestlers, the people that were close to Bray Wyatt, the people that were close to Terry Funk? Why can't they give their thoughts? Like Mick Foley, for example. We know how close Mick Foley and Terry Funk were. Why can't we see Mick Foley talk tonight? Why can't Mick Foley be on SmackDown tonight? Forget about Cody Rhodes coming out and cutting a real promo. The guy comes out and cuts a wrestling style fucking promo. I don't want to see a wrestling style promo. Terry Funk's just passed away. I want to see Mick Foley's raw emotion, or anyone's raw emotion. What I don't want is a fake, scripted, forced wrestling promo, and that's what it was. And even during the Cody Rhodes promo, we go to a package of Terry Funk, and you've got Austin talking about Funk. Funk is showing you Funk's highlights, the videos of Funk, and you've got Austin talking. But Austin talking, it's from I think Funk being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So they're playing Austin's dialogue, but it's not even from recent. It's they did this with Scott Hall. When Scott Hall died, they couldn't even get people to give their thoughts after Scott Hall passed away. They're clipping parts and segments from different video packages when Hall was getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. So Hall's passed away, and you've got Triple H and Shawn Michaels talking about Hall in a present tense when he was getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. How fucking lazy can you be? How disrespectful can you be? It is disrespectful. These people have just died, and they're using fucking dialogue from old promo video packages. I mean, that's garbage. That's fucking garbage. Why can't you fly the people out to tonight? No one wants to see wrestling matches tonight. No one cares about stories being advanced. We want to celebrate the life of Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. We want to hear from people that it means a lot to. For Funk tonight, we should have seen Foley, and for Bray Wyatt, why not have Braun Strowman have a 5-minute interview? Why not have Eric Rowan have a 5-minute interview? People that were close to Bray Wyatt. Bo Dallas, if he's up for it. We've seen this back in the day where they'd be sitting backstage and they would give their thoughts on whether it be Eddie Guerrero, Owen Hart, or even Chris Benoit before that one got taken down. I don't know why they don't do that anymore. For me, that's better. That feels legit. What they do now just feels very fucking fake. They're taking audio clips from the past when these people were alive, and they're presenting it as if it's from now when they're dead, and it's no, it's not. Why have we got people talking about Terry Funk from 15 years ago when he was alive? Unfortunately, he's no longer alive. We should have people talking about Funk now, when he's passed away. I mean, how lazy and disrespectful can you fucking be? This company sucks, and I get it. They probably think it's a bad look. Maybe we're family friendly. We're a corporate company. They probably don't want someone to be in camera showing raw emotion, showing how they truly feel in case something happens, in case they say something they're not supposed to, in case they're just like crying, uncontrollably crying on the camera, and it's a bad look for WWE. Oh, look at this person, look how they're letting themselves go because this person's died. I know WWE don't want that, but fuck, that is real emotion. That's being real. What WWE do is not real. What WWE do is fucking fake. And it pisses me off, man. This company sucks so much. Anyway, that's it. I'm not going to rant anymore, but I had to rant about that because it's disrespectful. It's very fucking disrespectful. Like, the Terry Funk thing, I cannot believe it. They have Austin talking about Terry Funk from like 15 years ago. And, whatever, man. This company sucks. So we start with the chair in the ring. The crowd's doing the whole Firefly light things. We've got everybody standing on top of the stage. It's got Braun Strowman's out there, Triple H is out there, Eric Ronan's out there. Cole welcomes us to the show. He says tonight's going to be a special edition, paying tribute to Wyatt and Funk. And it's like, we've got these people here, we've got Eric Ronan here, and we've got Braun Strowman here, but we're not going to have them do anything. We're not going to have them say anything. Like, why they wouldn't do that, I have no idea. It would make sense to do that, but again, WWE, they don't want to do that. They'd rather play a clip from 15 years ago, whatever. WWE United States Champion Rey Mysterio versus Grayson Waller. I thought it was a fun match. It was alright. I thought it was an entertaining wee opener. Rey Mysterio wins. No surprise, really. Grayson Waller doesn't know what a win is, so why should we be shocked? Santos Escobar came out. Austin Theory came out. And it basically led to Rey Mysterio winning. Well, I like Rey Mysterio. Why not? Have a big night tonight. Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk tribute show. Rey Mysterio winning makes sense to me. But Grayson Waller for sure needs to be pushed. This guy he's got everything LA Knight's got. Him and LA Knight should both be main event, and they should both be world champs in my opinion. Maybe not right now. I think LA Knight, you could put the belt on him right now. Grayson Waller probably not, but you should at least have him going towards that goal. I don't know what WWE's fascination is with having guys that are in their 30s or 40s and being in the mid card. It's now or never. If you think Grayson Waller's got anything, then you push him now. If you don't, then you give up, because the guy is like almost 34 years old. So, what is the point? We then get. We instead of having like sit down interviews, we just get to see people's tweets. I mean, how lame is this, man? Instead of, I said I wouldn't bash it, but come on, you've got to admit it does feel incredibly cheap that instead of getting these wrestlers to sit down in front of the camera and tell their stories, tell their favourite Bray Wyatt moment, tell what Bray Wyatt meant to them, instead of that, we get tweets from last night when they found out he passed away. You've got to admit that is fucking cheap. It is. Anyway, up next, Selena Vega, Io Sky, Women's World Title. They said it's for the World Title, and they don't even say Women's World Title anymore, because Cole, before this match started, it says, Selena Vega tonight challenges for the World Title, and it's like, just doesn't sound right. It doesn't. They need to change that. If they're going to call it World Title, they at least need to include the Women's World Title. And I know you could argue it's obvious if Selena Vega is challenging, then it's obvious it's a Women's Title. But still, you need to differentiate the fact that this is not the actual World Title, the main World Title. So I don't like that. I personally wouldn't call it. I'd call it something else. I don't know. So Io Sky beats Selena Vega. I mean, the match was okay, no issues. But then Cody Rhodes comes out. He cuts like I said, he cuts his promo, and he cut like a wrestling style kind of promo. He was telling his first memory of Funk and how he met him at a airplane. Not an airplane. What do you call it? Airport. That's it. Airport. Yeah, he met him at an airport, and then he says that Funk shouted at his dad Dusty, "You're an egg-sucking man," or whatever it is. "You suck eggs. An egg-sucking dog. You're an egg-sucking dog." Basically saying that you're a corporate egg sucker. You suck the nuts of your boss, kind of deal. So we get this, and again, I think they could have done better, but whatever, they didn't. And then we get the promo package and stuff like that, and then Cody Rhodes says that in honour of Funk, the fact that we're going to say, he talked about the rub a little bit, and then he says we're going to honour Funk tonight with a Terry Funk hardcore match. How fucking embarrassing is this? Look, you know for a fucking fact that this ain't going to be a Terry Funk hardcore match. This match isn't going to be 1/10 as good or as hardcore as a Terry Funk hardcore match. So why disrespect the guy? Why fucking do it? And at the end of the match, Michael Cole says Terry Funk would be proud. He wouldn't. This was embarrassing. This WWE don't even do hardcore matches anymore. Everything's PG as fuck. Everything is safe as fuck. You get the odd table bump. Look, I don't like AEW, but at least AEW from time to time, they can still do hardcore wrestling. They still do hardcore style matchups. WWE don't. WWE's matchups nowadays look pathetic. Whether it be hardcore or Hell in a Cell, nothing looks legit. Nothing feels hardcore. It's all fake. They may as well be hitting each other with plastic weapons. Because that's what WWE feels like. And to call this a Terry Funk hardcore match, this was a big fuck you to Terry Funk. And to say Terry Funk would be proud of this match, no, he would not. Let's be honest, he would fucking not. And I'm not saying WWE need to put on a Terry Funk style hardcore match, but why lie? Why even bring this up? Why put Terry Funk's name on this hardcore match when you know it's not going to be anything like a Terry Funk hardcore match? You know, let's be honest, people can say, "Oh, why are you bashing the WWE?" Anyone who's seen Terry Funk's work will think this was embarrassing and pathetic, and you know what? It fucking was. So man up and tell the truth, right? Let's not lie here. Let's not kiss WWE's ass. I'm not being disrespectful here by burying this. I'm not burying a tribute to Terry Funk. The WWE are being disrespectful for even putting this out as a tribute to Terry Funk, because this was a fucking joke. That's what it was. That's what it was. So, yeah, we get the match. I don't care. Street Profits won. It's not worth talking about. Lashley hit a spear on somebody. Big deal. Street Profits won, like I said. Then we have an LA Knight promo. LA Knight talks about Bray Wyatt. Then he talks about The Miz. We've seen The Miz, TMC interview. I mean, The Miz, LA Knight stuff's pretty good. The LA Knight promo was alright. Then main event time, LA Knight versus Finn Balor. LA Knight beats Finn Balor. And I think LA Knight should be beating Finn Balor, but it does feel a bit weird because LA Knight has not really been that successful over the past 6 months. He's not picked up that many victories, whereas Finn Balor's been a guy that has been not only main eventing, but also challenging for world titles. So to see LA Knight beat him clean, that did surprise me a little bit. I think it's the right decision, but it looks a bit weird when you've got LA Knight, a guy that's been struggling to win matches, versus Finn Balor, a guy that's been challenging for the world title on several occasions, and LA Knight wins. But he does win. After the match, we get more like Bray Wyatt theme song stuff, and then that's it. The show ends with like the lights going out and the crowd have got their wee lights in the arena, and that was the end of this show. So there you go, guys. That is your tribute show to Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. I'll give my honest opinions right now. Bray Wyatt, never a fan. I thought the guy was creative. I enjoyed some of his work, but I did think he was extremely overrated. If you look at his last run, it was nothing short of abysmal. And it sucks to see him go, because I do think the guy had potential to do something good. But overall, I don't think he was that great. Is he a legend of wrestling? That's debatable. Terry Funk, on the other hand, massive legend. A bit before my time. My first memories of Terry Funk would have been late ECW and like Attitude Era style WWF, when he was Chainsaw Charlie teaming up with Mick Foley, taking on the New Age Outlaws. That would have been my first memories of Funk. Then, of course, we did get to see him in the mid-2000s when he came back for the ECW One Night Stand. And after that, he did some House of Hardcore matches with Tommy Dreamer. Look, Terry Funk, what a legend. In my opinion, he's not a top-tier legend. He's not someone you consider for Mount Rushmore. But for his time and being a territory guy, at that time, you know, he was a massive fucking deal. He's not Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, but he's in the next category below that. So Terry Funk for me, you know, is a big legend. And look, Bray Wyatt, by today's standards, by today's standards, Bray Wyatt is a legend too. So, you know, rest in peace, both of those guys. Sucks that they're not here. Terry Funk at least got to live his life to a good age. Really sucks about Bray Wyatt passing away at 36, way too young. Unfortunately, though, guys, that is how things go sometimes. You know, life ain't fair. Sometimes life does suck. Anyway, that is it. I'm not going to give this SmackDown a rating. I'm not. I don't really see the point. It was a tribute show. I respect the fact that they actually did give these guys tributes. I just don't think the tributes were good. So there you go. That's my beef with it. But I respect the fact that they gave them tributes. So yeah, overall, it was an okay SmackDown, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts. If you think I'm being a bit too picky here, then of course let me know. But I definitely think they could do a better job with these tribute shows and the way they actually show and honour these guys. Because for me, just showing some tweets and showing packages from like 15 years ago, that's not good enough. That's not real. That's not real raw emotion. That's fake. So yeah, guys, catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.